Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I am determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I'm determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse and to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. For our Dharma lessons, we've been reading More Than Mindfulness, Widening the Field of Practice by the Monastics of the Thai Forest Sangha. We're continuing in a talk by Ajahn Sucitto called Breathing Intelligence. Like any other learning, we start as beginners and gradually intelligence becomes more awakened. We're awakening the citta, the awareness that reads things in terms of feeling, to be the leader, rather than the thinking mind. With this awareness, you begin to feel and recognize the patterns, the programs, the habitual psychologies in direct and impersonal terms, such as constricted, hasty, agitated, overdoing it, casual. You're noticing these particular patterns of energy and their stress. They are added, not natural. When the breathing body comes out of these patterns, it is at its most complete and easeful and released from the psychological conditions that have trapped it. As a breathing body opens out of these conditions, the citta begins to experience direct presence rather than ideas and notions about what I am and should be. In fact, as we sense more directly, the future doesn't occur. Or rather, if it does occur, you experience it as nervous energy associated with anxiety or expectation. You can experience your personality in the same way. When you're around other people, you might ordinarily get agitated or self-conscious. I'm supposed to be doing this. Am I doing it right? That's a program, not a real person. And when the breathing body opens up, it doesn't support these programs. Instead, if these habits do occur, then just notice the breathing body is constricted, has become narrow and tight, or I've lost touch with the body. Keep working at it, encouraging that citta-based knowing. It can know what you don't know. A lot of the time, people don't even realize they're nervous or anxious because their busy preoccupations prevent them from seeing what's going on. This may mean that they don't feel sad or depressed, but that they may be because their citta is held in a tightness that stops the emotion from being felt. This is common. People can live for many years or even a lifetime without realizing that they have an underlying sense of guilt or inadequacy because they've been too busy to notice. Meanwhile, that busyness is constricting their breathing body into a shape whereby it doesn't experience the fullness of what's in the citta. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.